All right, so in this video, I want to explain how to express a linear equation in point slope form. I've done a video on this before, but I just feel there's a need for a review for a better understanding. So the point slope form of a linear equation is given by y minus y1 is equal to what? M into bracket x minus what? x1. All right, so this is the formula for determining what the point slope form. So with this formula, one can determine the point slope form, but for us to be able to achieve that, we need the slope. So it is either you are given the equation of a straight line where you express it in terms of slope intercept form, then you determine your slope, or you are given the coordinate point. So the example that I'm going to be using, that is an example where we're given the coordinate of the point. So in this case, the coordinate of the point given to us, in this case, is I want to determine the equation forming as that produce this line 4 comma what 6, that's and b, that is a 5 comma what 7 in point slope form. Now I cannot just assign x1, y1, x2 and y2 to any of these points. The reason being that the slope might be positive or negative. So it is very important that one plots the graph. So I'm going to be sketching this graph and let's see what we are going to be having. So let me scroll up. I think I have the points here. So the idea behind it is just to know which one to assign x1 and y1. We know that this is x, this is y. So let me sketch the graph. So the graph will be like this. So let me sketch the graph. The graph is going to be a positive axis graph anyway. So so this is the graph, okay? So in this graph, so let me label it. Let's say this is what? Let's say this is 2. Let's say this is 4. Let's say this is 6. This is 8. So this is also 2, 4, 6, 8. So this is what? Positive x. And of course, this is positive y. So when x is equal to 4, y is 6. When x is equal to 4, y is what? 6. So we have the point here. And when x is equal to 5, y is equal to 7. If this is 4, this is 6, this is 5. So y will be 7. So y is somewhere what's here. So if we join these 2 points, this is going to give us a very... If we join these 2 points, okay, we have the points like this, okay, pardon me, couldn't stretch it. So now let me explain something before I proceed. It is not ideal to use this small right triangle for the slope, but because we want to identify the coordinates that we assign for x1 and y1, we are going to be using it like that. So this is our y2, this is our y2, this is our y2, this is what y1, this is what x2, this is what x1. That is to tell you that this particular graph is going to give us a positive slope, right? Because the right triangle is what? Facing the right side. So in that case, our y1, let me start with x basically. So x1 in this case, if you look at it, x1 is 4, right? So this is x1. Then x2 definitely will be 5, right? It's 5, okay? Then y1, what is y1? y1 is 6. Then y2 will be what? 7. So, well, obviously this x1, y1 is 2, based on the fact that we have been able to check. So from this, we can determine our slope. So we now have the slope is equal to what's change in y over change in x, which is y2 minus y1 over what's x2 minus what? x1. So this will be y2, that is 7 minus y1, 6, over x2, that is 5 minus x1, that is 4. 7 minus 6, that is 1. 5 minus 4, that is 1. So m is equal to what? 1. All right, so now if now I want to express it in what? In this point slope form, we have y minus y1. We can therefore say, therefore, so let me remove the grid. I'm done with it. So therefore, y minus y1, which is equal to m into bracket x minus what? x1 will give us what? Y minus, so what is our y1 here? Our y1 is 6. So y minus what? 6 is equal to m, which is 1, bracket x minus what? x1. So what's our x1? That is 4. X minus what? 4. So we can say y minus 6 is equal to what? X minus 4. Because if you use 1 to open this bracket, you still get this. I want to believe that. So this is basically the point slope form of that linear equation. I want to believe this video has helped someone. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and see you in the next video. Thank you.